everybody, welcome back to Retirement Rescue. My name is Dee Burks, and I'm going to be talking to you about something that's a little bit more serious today, I guess, if you want to call it that. One of the things that's come up in the comments a lot lately, and really it's on everyone's mind, so let's just address the elephant in the room. It's not really an elephant in the room anymore because everybody's talking about it. High prices are here to stay. Fixed incomes are getting more and more challenging. Housing costs are increasing. Whether you rent or own your home, your costs are increasing. Whether it's through insurance, taxes, or rent, your costs are increasing. They're all increasing. It's costing more to drive your car. Everything is costing more. Right now is the time you need to be thinking about the realities. Some of the comments, and I totally get this perspective, by the way, are people who are nearly retired, or they've recently retired, or maybe they've been retired for a while, and they do not want to take a part-time job. They don't want to have to go back to work. I don't blame you. You've worked hard all of your life, and you didn't work hard all your life, so you would have to go back to work once you retired. That wasn't the point, right? But the world is different. The world is always changing, and you have to embrace reality. And the reality is either you can go back to work or figure out some sort of income to add to what you already have, or you can not sleep at night. You can be constantly stressed and worried about income. You can watch your debt continue to rise as you pay for things with credit cards or other debt because you can't really afford them anymore. Even groceries. You know how many people are putting their groceries on credit cards right now? A lot. And that includes a lot of people who are retired. And those costs aren't going to change. It's not a temporary thing. So it's time to sit down and have a little chat with yourself right now about the realities that you're facing. Because now is the time to do something about it. We are past feeling bad about it. We are past wringing our hands and saying, oh, it's getting bad. Oh, no, we're past it. We're past it. We are way past it. Now is the time for you to do something about it. And that includes looking for other work or something temporary or whatever. Coming into fall, there are a lot of opportunities to work part-time, to work seasonally. And maybe you're not sure you want to work part-time all the time. Now's a good time to try it out. Maybe you want to go work retail for a little bit. Maybe you want to help out a business that's going to have their employees taking off for the holidays. There are a lot of businesses, everything from medical offices to everything. Employees like to take off during the holidays, and they need temporary help, part-time help, people to come and fill in. Now is a great time for you to do those things and be looking for those things. And this starts by asking friends and family, by just letting people know you're looking for something part-time and what you're looking for. You'd be amazed how many people know somebody that needs a little bit of help. Maybe they need a part-time reception. Maybe they need someone to come in and clean shop or help with the mechanicking or something of that nature that is in your skill set. Maybe they need some help just helping other customers or being on the phone. You never know. Some of those things, yes, can be done remotely, but a lot of them are really great for people who are just looking for something a little part-time. When you think about going into the new year, wouldn't you like to have less debt? Wouldn't you like to have a little cushion in your savings account? That is going to make the new year so much more palatable for you. It'll be easy. You'll have a little bit of experience underneath you if you haven't worked in a while. And you'll be able to think, okay, is this something I can do or want to do? Do I want to still earn money but look for something else? Now is the time. Please, whatever you do, don't wait. Because waiting is just going to produce a much more dire circumstance, and you don't want to be in that circumstance. I have talked to several people who are pushing the limits on their credit cards right now. They're retired. They don't have the money to pay them. They're in a panic. Don't let that be you. We talk a lot about living in retirement and feeling good in retirement and the wonderful fun things you can do in retirement, and that's great. But the reality of paying the bills is an ever-present thing, and we all know it. I mean, you can dance around it any way you want, You can listen to people on TV who say, it's not that bad. It's going to get better. Really? Really? What if it doesn't? Can you trust what they're going to say? Have you trusted them before? Really? If you have, you've been disappointed, I guarantee you. Now is not the time to be living in that fantasy anymore. You've got to make some decisions. And some of those decisions are going to be hard. You truly may be in a situation where you just can't afford where you're living anymore or how you're living anymore. The sooner you face that reality, the better off you'll be long term. You've got to look at everything that's going out. Where can you cut? What are you going to do about housing? What are you going to do about food? Oh my goodness, food is so expensive. It's become a huge part of everyone's budget. To the point people are having to give up their pets because they can't afford the food. Now, how horrible is that? Is that a choice you want to make? No. So you really got to look at the realities, because more and more people are getting more and more strained. So that means that the resources and the services and the things that might be able to help you on the low income side will be stretched thin too. They won't be helping as many people. There are just going to be too many people needing help. So I really encourage you this season, especially this holiday season, go out there and see how you can make some extra money. Go out there and work a little bit. Do some things. Get out. It'll make you feel so much better than just sitting at home and worrying about things. And if you have the skills and ability to go back to work, whether that be part-time or even full-time, anything over 30 hours is considered full-time, maybe that's the path you need to walk right now. We all have to walk the path given the circumstances that we're currently in. We can't walk a path that we designed 5-10 years ago. Things have changed. We have to change with them. And our expectations of retirement or how we're going to live have to change too. So it's really time to really embrace that instead of feeling bad about it or that you don't want to do it. I mean, none of us do, but now's the time to really embrace it and say, okay, instead of worrying about how do I deal with it, let's start taking some action. Let's start doing some things. Let's start getting out there. Let's put some feelers out there. Tell your hairdresser, tell your realtor, tell anyone you know that knows a lot of people, especially if they have business groups, if they're in a BNI group, if they're in a Toastmasters group, if they're in any kind of business group, tell them you're looking for work. They'll tell all their contacts. That is a great way to not only get work, but get it quickly. I don't know if you've gone through the hiring process lately, but it is slow. It is slow and ridiculous. The best way to get a job is still the way it has always traditionally been done, is to know somebody. So let everyone that you are around know you're looking for part-time work or you're looking for full-time work, and do what you have to do. The time to think about it and stress about it is over. You have to do something right now. So don't hesitate and don't wait. If you've enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time.